Honourable Speaker, I rise to support my cut motions and oppose the demands. I will speak on demand number 71 and 74. Demand number 74, which is WRD. First, I want to congratulate Honourable Minister Subhash Shirodkar, because I have seen that he is honestly in tune with the ground realities. And I need to congratulate him because he has not only given directions but ensured within a span of 1 year of his visit, many of the works which he has seen has been done, executed, and I must also give credit when it's due, Nilesh. You cannot... That's okay. I'll tell now. The other part of it has to come. Don't you all also put cut motions, praise and then cut? Anyway, I also wish to congratulate the team led by Chief Engineer Badami, Executive Engineer Nazareth Waz, AE Vino Naik, former AE Sudesh Parulekar and Supervisor Avinash Asgaonkar, along with their Secretary of WRD, because they are passionate in their work, they know what is to be done, and they ensure the file movement. And I don't have such type of problems of movement or the file getting stuck, and if at all there is something, one phone call and the work gets cleared. Honourable Speaker, there is one thing which is pending, which I think the Honourable Minister can take note, is the Mapsa River cleanup. That Mapsa River, even before I got elected, year after year, inspections were done and many promises were made. I know that the file is under process because the budget is very huge. I think it's 9 crores plus or something like that. But I want that because it's not only area around the Tar Bridge which is getting flooded, Bastora is getting flooded, but even in Guinea, which flooding which is taken, which Kedar Naik will be getting affected. If we clean up that and desilt Kelzaler, I think that major problem of that flooding which can be taken care of. Non-tenanted lands, the bunds which are there. Ami kam kottat fokot notified bunds, that is Agriculture Department, and tenanted bunds where there are tenanted committees. So my request is, where you have only farmers who are owning the land and there is no committee as such, please devise something. I made a request already to you, which you have said that you will take up that bund. But there are bunds like this across Goa, which there are no tenants, so there are no committees. And there are river lands on the other side. Rivers are there. The movement of the barges, the current speeds are damaging the bunds. And these people now today, to encourage agriculture, you will understand the pain they will go when the bund is breached and the salt water, or what we call saline water, enters the fields. So I would request the Calvi proposal which I have given to you, which you have agreed to do it, please see that it is expedited. Nivi Kazan Band, that you have also agreed to get it done, but some small technical issues. I think you can make an overriding clause by being an urgency because of the influx of the saline water and destroying the crop, that can be taken up. Now there is one major request, though it is very heavy rains. There is a Todem which is at the border of Aldona and Nashnola. It falls in Aldona constituency. Tumi mak machine dalole, te machine dakle ashille. Tuk sanglo am poile 4-3 dis fati. Te mache olle machine dalle zala te before Ganesh Visarjan we can have it cleaned so that people can use that. I've spoken to the owner, Melvin Fernandez, who's the lessee there, and he has agreed. He said you can do the desilting. So I will have all your permissions in place. I only request please expedite this. Now there is timely desilting of nallas and waterways. We have seen a lot of flooding taking place. I know there is unseasonal rain, but if the channels, water channels are clear, because there are some along the roads which they say falls under PWD, and when there are waterways and fields, then they push it on the WRD. So I would request that we will have that desilting at least sometime in April or beginning of May, because I know the water tables are down by that time, and then we can have desilting to be done so the nallas are clean. If you, Honourable Speaker, आयचे तुम्ही पडोयले ते Delhi floodings are like basement आणि High Courtan pull up केला municipality, Delhi municipality, by saying you have not done desilting. If you had done a desilting, this flooding would not have taken place. So my thing is, not only fields are getting wasted, but even water is entering houses and damaging. Then people start asking for compensations. Why should you pay compensation if the work could have been done in advance? And this way also we don't have anyone dying. On Made, I think they will speak, but let me be frank with you. I think we need to go overboard. What we are doing is not sufficient, because the way that they are trying to hold us hostage and to ransom, I think we will lose Madi River in a short while. On the other demand, number 71, which is cooperation, I want to only point out, Maka Borpur complaint कि commercial units commercial rental aditatte. So now there are two things what are happening. Ek beste baden ditat kon rauta, so they don't inform the society, and they are not even paying those society charges. The Registrar of Society says it's an internal matter. The other thing is they give these premises on Airbnb or this kind of rent back schemes or whatever. I say one thing, the day you commercialize your residential plot, it becomes a commercial venture. So therefore, you need to protect even the revenue of the state. To a conversion sanat geta for revenue, for residential, and you start operating commercial. There are rates for residential, commercial, and for industrial. So the day, if it was, the whole block was made a hotel, you would have said it is conversion for non-residential, which is commercial. So therefore, I want you to bring in some amendment to make it more stringent so that you penalize these people who are giving these places without getting concurrence or NOC from the society, because it's a danger for those people and the family members when you have strangers coming and going, even whether they are tenants or Airbnb, whatever they may be. And the other thing is, when they don't obtain conversion surrender, you can build into your rules. I'm not even saying amend the act. In your rules, you can make the provision so that two things are taken care of: prior permission of the society, and the other thing is NOC for the conversion. So you are using it. I'm not saying renting out continues to be non-distinct, but when you're giving it for entities like Airbnb, commercializing it, then you require conversion sanad for commercial use. Conversion sanad under Land Revenue Code is for use of a land. So you can build a house, but when you're using it for non-residential purpose, then you have to get a conversion sanad. I hope I'm making this clear. Using of the land, not what kind of construction it is. Construction will always be a building. So if you build in, you are safeguarding not only the society and these cooperative movement, but you are also ensuring that the government doesn't lose revenue.